Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is February 1st. It is also Wednesday, 2022. Just a quick reminder, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. We're also doing another book giveaway by Ron Foster tonight as well. So if you would like to join us for that and the giveaway, we will see you guys at 8 o'clock. All right. Topic to be determined yet, but what we're going to talk about right now in this video is the obvious ice storm that has hit Texas pretty hard and hitting the southern states as well, all the way up through Tennessee, which is right below me. Well, below and to the right. So right below us is Virginia. But anyway, 280,000 customers are without power. You figure 4 people per house, right? You're looking at a significant number, and that's just a guesstimate of 4 people per house. But, you know, that's a couple million people, right? Is that right? No, about 1 million people, sorry. I had to figure it out real quick in my head. I was like, wait a minute, no, that's not right. So it's about 1 million people without power down in Texas right now. They're still continuing to have ice down there. Now, we did have a little bit of ice here this morning, not a major amount here. So that is, you know, been helpful for that part of it. So I'm glad of that. But we have, thank goodness, the rain has finally stopped. I think we're going to have 4 or 5 days now with no rain, which will be good because, I mean, the ground here is completely saturated. I mean, it's just, I was showing you guys yesterday when I was walking on the ground, it was all mushy and stuff like that. So I ended up not going out this morning and getting the work on the front end alignment just because it was icy this morning. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll make another appointment. I'm not going to go out there and drive on the icy roads again. Not interested, don't want to. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. So, but anyway, so we have a significant amount of people without power down in Texas right now. Also, more than 2,000 flights have been canceled. I think Texas set a record, and it was not snow, it was ice. So, like 1.3 inches. So, yeah, it's pretty bad right down there in this right now. In this, I think the record was 1845. Now, what we have to remember, okay, recorded history. So, you know, we really only started taking recorded history a couple hundred years ago. And so, you know, you can't go back 600-700 years and go, well, what was the weather like 700 years ago? Now, 500 years from now, they'll be able to say, well, on this date, you know, back in 2023, this is what happened. But anyway, you know, again, hopefully, I'm hoping, which I'm doubtful when I say this, but I'm hoping that people learn their lesson from the last time Texas had to deal with snow and cold, freezing pipes, and all those other issues, and they prepared accordingly. I can almost guarantee you that most people did not, unfortunately. That is the norm. That's what most people do. They just don't prepare accordingly. They get through the disaster and they go right back to doing what they were doing before and never give it a second thought until the next disaster hits. Unfortunately, you know, things happen, things change, and so you have to, you know, plan accordingly, be ready as much as you possibly can be. Again, folks, events like this that are happening right now with the ice storm down in Texas and Tennessee and all through that whole area, this is why we prep. We're not sitting around waiting for the end of the world to happen and, oh my God, we're, you know, it's, you know, this or that or the other thing. We plan and prepare primarily for natural disasters. Now, do we also prepare for a worst case scenario? Of course we do. But I will tell you right now, if you are in Texas right now and it is below freezing temperatures and you're having an ice storm, and you have no power in your house, so you can't stay warm. And a lot of people in Texas do not have wood stoves because generally you don't need them in Texas. So, you know, they are not prepared. And so, again, you know, that is an SHTF event for these folks right now in Texas. And so let's talk about the people that you have your freezer nice and full, all that food in your freezer, and you have this type of an ice storm that happens and the power goes out, and who knows how long it's going to be before the power comes back on. There is a possibility that you will lose all that food. That's a lot of money, especially with the way prices of food are now. It's quite crazy in reality. So, something again to think about, plan for, look ahead to. But right now, our thoughts need to go out with the people down there that are dealing with this disaster. And, there's been 3 deaths attributed to the ice storm, all motor vehicle accidents because of the icy road conditions. I can tell you right now, when I slid on the ice with my truck with that earlier ice event that we had here, you have zero control, and I was going slow, and you have zero control, and so that is not a good thing. What are you eating? Come here. Stop. What are you eating? It better not be what I think you're eating. Oh, hella. No, that doesn't look okay. I thought for a moment that she was eating feces, but no, that doesn't look like feces. Okay. All right, I feel better about that, because your breath is bad enough. You have halitosis, you do. Yeah, no jumping. Anyway, so again, a lot of people are dealing with extreme weather events right now, and not a pleasant thing to have to deal with. And so again, hopefully this will be a wake-up call for some folks to say, hey, I need to be proactive moving forward and do something about this to be ready for whatever may happen. Again, these are things that we really, truly need to plan for, to think about, to put yourselves in a position where when, not if, when something happens, and again, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a weather-related event, either flooding, fire, landslides, ice storms, blizzards, all those type of things. You want to put yourself in a situation where you can be successful. And so that's what I'm going to always encourage you guys to do. And, again, this is another great example of why we do what we do. And I know there's a lot of my subscribers that are down in Texas right now. So I just want to give you guys a quick shout out, let you know that you're in my thoughts, and that I hope you got through this okay. I know you probably have, because if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you're probably prepping as well. And so, you have gotten ready for this type of event ahead of time. And so that's a good thing. So anyway, I know I had today, I was like, I've been thinking about it for like about a week, and I was going to share this with you. I was like, I got to get that oil changed in the generator. So I did that today, and it definitely needed it. So that was a good thing, and got that squared away. And so now we should be good to go. But it's just those little things. It's those little things, taking care of things, making sure that you are in a position to be successful when something happens, and that's important. All right, so again, finally, no rain, which is good. Hopefully things will start to dry out. The forecast moving forward over the next 4 or 5 days looks really good. So we got a couple cold days coming in here. I believe Friday is supposed to be pretty cold. But I got a surprise coming as well, and I'll explain that to you guys later. I want to make sure it's going to happen first. And if that does, it's a good positive thing for the homestead. So I will let you know. But anyway, guys, again, I will be live streaming tonight. We're going to be doing the giveaway tonight, so I would encourage you all to join us then, and we will have a great discussion. I am going to jump off of here for right now. Again, continue to prepare, continue to get ready. It's very, very important. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we absolutely will be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us. They're using race, religion, political affiliation, the vax, the unvax. These are all tools used to keep us fighting amongst each other so that, we won't focus on the true problems, which is big business and the government. All right? So remember that. That's who we got to really come together. We got to come together as human beings. There's no reason that we should not be dealing with situations, ahead of time. So anyway, also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Just keep working methodically, set realistic goals, and make them happen. Don't listen to those negative people telling you what you cannot accomplish. You can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. All right? Okay, folks, I am going to jump off of here for now. I will see you all tonight at 8 o'clock. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.